All right, so we were tripping balls in the last episode, and then and then and then what?
Ooh, tasty Murex shellfish.
Oh, then some asshole froze the entire spaceship underwater because they wanted to freeze the entire ocean so that they could create a ski resort and turn this planet into a ski resort. Because we don't need to leave the planet when we can
Chibi
just
Wolf,
turn it into
enjoy
a
the
ski
lurk.
resort, of course.
Ooh, tasty nugget.
But we found a really powerful power source, and hopefully we're gonna use that or something to help things. Well, there's also giraffes. Chibi, enjoy the lurk. If you have any more questions about the plot, as if you haven't been here
Ooh,
in previous
tasty
streams,
sailfish.
feel free to ask. Holy messages. Okay, let's start at the bottom. And no one leaves. Harold, are you okay? I haven't heard from you in so long.
Ooh,
I figure something must
tasty
be up.
black spotted grunt.
Let me know if anything's happened to you. Harold, I can see you haven't even read the last message. I really hope something hasn't happened to you. Yeah, we were like gone for 2 weeks. We like went into the hole. Our Ooble Pop popped. What is it? Ooble Pop, is that right? Ooble Pop popped.
Ooh,
And then we
tasty
like
branch.
breathed in the particles. We breathed in the particles and started tripping. And then 2 weeks later we came out of the hole. Though I was thinking about this the other day. Isn't it kind of weird that
Ooh, tasty trolley.
don't eat that. Isn't it kind of weird that when we put the fish into the hole without like the Ooble Pop, just the raw fish straight into there, we were able to immediately pull it out, and it just was like a little dazed for a little bit, right? But when we went in the hole, they weren't able to pull us out. Why weren't they able to pull us out? We were able to pull the fish out. Did we like leave? Did we like start hallucinating and then we're like, oh, we're gonna go wander? Maybe that's what happened. Because I guess, I don't know. Harold, just thinking about you. Sending you positive vibes. Still thinking about you. More positive vibes attached. Let me know as soon as you're back. We have episodes to catch up on. Chris. My man. You know, it is kind of heartwarming. Like, Harold felt like he was kind of like a nobody and kind of just like used, and people didn't actually like, he didn't like do anything. He was just useful to other people and like stuff like that. And that was like, was part of the emotional crux of things. But look, all these people are messaging him and thinking about him when he was missing. Maybe they just wanted something from him. I don't know. Let me know as soon as you're back. Yeah. Tub hopper. Or tube hopper. I'm stupid. Yeah. You're a big jerk if you don't come back. Hope you're not being too lame in there in the meantime. This is the one kid, right? Stop being a mega lame-o and come back already. Mom is still in the cave too. It's way too quiet around here with you gone. Yeah, that's Felix is the kid's name, and then his mom is the scientist lady that we're with. What's her name? I forget. Hey Harry. I've been baking a new recipe, triple glazed blue chalk cupcakes. I'll save you one for when you get back. I thought she was giving up on cupcakes. Harry, you're sure taking your time. I know the two of you will look after each other. I can't wait to hear about it all, okay? Apparently her cupcakes suck, though. So, let's hope those are better. I've been hypnotized. What do you want?
Meeps. Permission to become?
What do you... What is that? Beeps, you can't just come in here like that and say shit like that. So it's over the 69% horny rule.
All right, Meeps, but you know I'm always up for causing a little bit of chaos. What's the harm in a bit of fun? Rye Catface.
Tommy VD Vart. He's the store guy. Harold. Be good to get a beer in when you're back from the crack. I forgot they called it the crack. Show you the new mini foods I've been working on too. Sonny commissioned some tiny muffins. Cute. Harry. With you and Bridget's her name. I remember. That's Felix's mom. With you and Bridget stuck out there, I don't know. I don't know. Why am I telling you this? Felix is helping out around the place. It's weird. Impy Boo.
Mow. Mow.
Ooh.
Meeps, there was
Content
a raid
warning.
from Impy Boo.
I haven't played that in a bit. How's that? How was your content? Was it warned? Right, Bridget's also Tommy's wife. Come on, man. Time to come back. Aw. Whoa. Why are we woeing, though, by the way? Whoa. Bridget's got some messages. Content warning was fun. I'm glad. Harold, it's me, Raffi. We hacked together a long-range signal. If you get this, send us a sign you're okay. Well... I didn't until now. And now you know that I'm okay, so... There's that. Testing. We're still waiting as long as it takes. Harold, you and Wii U need to find to get back to us. See, I've been enjoying this game, but there's so many small things. Please tell us you're okay. Like, I feel like, look, I can't talk because I've put typos into games before, but I feel like if you're going to release a game that you've worked on for 13 years, you would at least read through every text log to make sure there's no typos. Harold, if you see this, make sure you reply immediately for once and let us know how you're going. Moreau. I know you tend to ignore these, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here and presume that you have no means of contacting us to get back to me about my last message. Starting to worry. Harold, I'm becoming increasingly desperate for a message of any kind. Not feeling like myself. Oh. Cyrus. Cyrus is the...
But Meeps, the characters
dad.
in-game clearly made the typo.
Sonny's dad. I mean, it could be the case, but I feel like that's what people use as an excuse. I don't easily say this, but I've made a terrible mistake. Yeah, you did. You used a fucking ooble pop instead of an ooble boop. Yeah, idiot. Right? Because look, right here. This is the well, I mean, it worked out because we had this whole like spiritual moment going on. Ooh, wait, I like how when my hand moves, see the spiral behind it. He used ooble pops instead of ooble boops because he said they're more durable. But ooble pops are obviously made for popping. Jesus. Respond immediately and tell me you've made it down safely. Harold, I need you to confirm you're still alive. Cyrus, always thinking that he's got all the information. Oh, okay. What are we doing? Oh, we're jumping. Oh, that's like content warning where you just straddle things and you're like... Oh, you're using the new emote. Is that... What's the emote called? MPB, whoa. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, also, I realized I forgot to hit you up about making that other emote that I... About that, yeah. Was that you? See, that's why I was like, oh, I need to figure out a way to remind myself. I think it was you.
How are you holding up back there, were you?
Oh, it's okay. But it seems quiet without Bridget.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm still on the radio, remember?
Ah, yes, much better.
What do you think of all this drama? I bet none of the Flumalim ever have any crazy schemes.
Yes, it's very curious. It makes sense that if Slippy loves snow sports, he would want to create
Under the
a snow
sea.
world. But it doesn't seem
Under
like he
the sea.
checked with everyone if they also loved snow sports first.
That's
True.
a very balanced way of looking at it.
But I wonder, why didn't he tell anyone? Or why didn't anyone realize he was so sad before all this happened?
Good question.
Oh,
Humans can get very wrapped up in their own stuff, you know? And sometimes people hide their sadness because they don't know what else to do with it.
Are you sad, Harold?
Oh, thanks for asking. No, I'm not. Maybe I used to be.
I'll be sad.
Yeah,
if
that
we
sounds
can't
about
stop
right.
Slippy.
You have this awesome, amazing son right here who would be happy to make emotes for you, but no.
you...
You get other people to do it. You stupid jerk.
Yeah, Beeps, because you know what? AI art fucking sucks, and you should be paying artists. Got him.
I think all the Flumilim would be sad. I'm going to do my best with the grabby arm, though.
It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out now that everyone is working together.
That's the spirit, you two. Hey, even Raffi is helping.
I am still listening, you know.
Well, good.
But once this is all over, you all definitely owe me some peace.
Why does Raffi feel like they would be a stoner
It's a
if
deal,
they
Raph.
had weed on this
Okay.
ship?
Looks like we're approaching the tube exterior. Bridget, we'll check out what's wrong first.
Great. Keep me posted.
Okay, Bridget, you reading us?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
We've arrived outside the Agora arcades.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the actual transportation tube is disconnected. Maybe the ice broke it somehow.
Drat! I guess the sudden change in pressure from
Okay.
the ice must have displaced or warped some of the connections. How bad is it?
Well, the good news
So
is
So trapping them wasn't part of the plan. I thought it might have been.
the tube itself is in one piece. So, if we can get a good grip with the grabber, we should be able to reattach the main tube and lock it back in place.
And the bad news?
Oh, well, there isn't any extra bad news.
Oh, good. Well, get going. But be careful, Whew. If the tube cracks, the whole thing will be unusable.
I'll take super care of it.
Okay, let's do this. I'll get us into position now.
Okay. Oh, what an animation. That was the Notebook, Submarine Duo.
I wonder how Team Moreau is doing.
Well, from
Also, I hate to point it out, but the shader for the glass on the little caterpillar looking thing we're on makes the tube invisible.
what I can see, they're starting to get into the tube one by one. Chris is doing push-ups while he waits for his turn.
Where are they going?
Well, now they're telling me that the direct connection isn't working for some reason.
Oh, no. What do you think is wrong?
Not sure. Could be a few things. Plus, there's the potential side effects of all the ice to consider. Seems like it was only the direct path to the energy district that was down. Maybe a malfunction in the tube's control panel?
Oh, so what now?
They're en route to the central station now. They'll try again from there.
Okay, keep us posted, Bridget. Whew, that was really impressive grabby arm work, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I just thought about holding on to a slippery fish.
Oh, it seems like the route via central station is working out for them. They're on their way now.
All this makes you realize how reliant we are on those tubes to get around now, huh?
What did you do before then?
That's a good question. I was always
We
curious.
didn't move around as often, and I suppose we only went to places we really needed to.
So you built tubes to move more often to places you didn't really need to go to?
Yes.
It is fun zipping through them though. The whoosh sound, it takes no effort.
Yes. I think I'm glad to have them even with the fines and all the delays.
Good
Understandable.
timing.
Also, the water on the inside peeks out to the outside. Do you notice that? Like, look right around here. There's like a plane that's water that you can see from the outside here. It's supposed to be like the water on the inside of the tube, but you can see it from.
You two. Team Moreau has arrived now.
Well, okay, never mind.
So,
I was
what
too
was the
late to show
problem
you.
with the tube?
Maybe it was just the electronics being affected by the ice? Whatever it was, it doesn't seem to be affecting the whole system, which
And then look through the glass right now at the water,
is a relief.
or the lack thereof. I'm being nitpicky. I'm still very much enjoying this game. But I gotta point out things that I notice. I gotta. It's my job. It's not really my job. I want to be clear that me pointing out these mistakes are not because I'm hating on the game. It's because it helps people appreciate the medium in a way. Like, you got to think about these kind of things. And if you see a game that's like, oh wow, their glass shader is really good, it doesn't cause any weird visual stuff, like, you take that for granted because it looks normal. But the default is something like this. You know, it's hard to make it look real. And, you know, like, noting that the water plane sticks out, it gives you an idea of like, oh, okay, yeah, that's how they had to do the water for this. They made it a plane. Like, you know, it's cool insight. It's not me being mean. Or, I mean, maybe it's a little mean. Maybe a little mean.
The door to the energy
But,
harvest is
you know,
locked
you get what I'm
too.
saying.
Seems like Slippy has barricaded himself using the lockdown routine.
Yes. And the door
So they
can't
did.
be controlled over the computer
Hey, Captain to
system
MDT.
due
How
to
are
the
you?
all-water emergency protocols we baked in.
So it can only be opened from the inside? If he's in there doing something slippery, we've got to stop it. What are we going to do?
Did we ask him?
Even if we wanted to, the emergency protocols block out the security cams and tannoy. To protect potentially sensitive all-water corporation activity, he totally
Ish person, yep.
isolated himself. Must be nice. No interruptions.
Wait a sec. Bridget, didn't you tell me the agricultural district
Orb.
and the energy harvests were connected?
Ooh, good thinking. Yep, by the retractable conveyors. If memory serves, the one that connects energy to agricultural is near the back of the core.
Rafi, what do we do next?
You'll need to lower them first from their rooftop storage, then power them up.
How do you know all this stuff, Rafi?
I did have a life before the arcade, you know. Anyway, ask me about that later.
Okay.
You're gonna need to align the belts in a continuous path so you can reach the opening that leads to the harvest.
Okay, doesn't sound too hard. Let's go, Wii.
Such teamwork. I'm like a proud mother hen.
Ooh. Playing Satisfactory. Hell yeah. Well, that's a nice touch. Do you see the way that the plant moved out of the way with the conveyor?
Okay, you two, it's time you got going to the energy harvest.
You going to be okay here?
Yep, I'll stay here to monitor the security cameras and oversee the situation.
I hope it's better to watch than those videos Howell showed me. Everyone shouting and then kissing straight after.
We hope.
Just stay on your guard. And when you see Slippy, tell him I always knew he'd slip up.
Will do.
I'm about to slip my fist in his mouth. Why are we crouching? Lowering our center of gravity so we don't fall. That's funny, Borb. Oh, that's why.
Shh, we don't know what we're gonna find at the end of this.
They literally said wee oo.
What are we gonna do at the end of this?
You're going to get Slippy.
That's one way of putting it. Well, I'll think of something.
No, Meeps hates everyone. Especially his poor son, Beepsy.
You're not my son,
It's
Beeps.
always me who has to get his hands dirty.
True.
Aw, come
I
on,
like your little voice,
Meeps.
though.
Denying it doesn't make it any less
Slippy,
true.
We're here.
I'm your awesome,
It's-
musky AI cat kid.
I can't even
Don't
count
fight it.
how many regulations you've breached. Halibut?
The door?
Harold! Whew! Everyone!
Look, let's
The
not be
gang's back
hasty.
together.
If I could just show you my plans. I was only trying to.
I'll show you a plan!
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit! My hand!
Well, that settles it, I suppose.
Thanks, Chris.
Is he okay? Gosh, I was overcome with emotion thinking of the children. I hope I didn't overdo it. Please no one tell them about this.
Chris, relax. It's over.
Chris is a good
And
guy.
so is our chance at launching after wasting all this time. Oh well, may as well spice things up a bit in the meantime.
Relaunch charge over? Whatever do you mean, Professor?
I mean that the solar winds are due to begin again, and soon.
To
Too
begin
soon.
again when
After
we reach
these
the
shenanigans,
end.
we simply won't have the requisite preparation complete in order to meet the safe launch window.
To say nothing of repairing the damage, Slippy's icy debacle probably caused our sensitive instruments.
Well, can't we risk it?
I'll show
What's
you
the
a
worst that would
sensitive
happen?
instrument.
Well,
Pants
if we
grab.
launch late, we run the risk of the solar flares crippling the ship, like last time, and tumbling back into the ocean. And there's no telling if our next landing will be so lucky.
And if we launch on time?
My calculations are nearly complete, but if we time it just a second wrong, we might sink deeper or use up our remaining fuel just to move a few miles away.
And even if your calculations were already done, what with the all-water time theft, it'd probably be late by now anyway.
Time theft? Speak sense, Harold.
I tried to tell you that day
The fact that he hasn't mentioned it until just now infuriates me.
in your lab, but we got distracted with the probe.
You could have mentioned
Me
it.
and the light keepers. I was gonna tell you, I joined them. They're a bunch of teenagers. Found proof that all water were shaving a bit off every hour to help with the energy crisis. So we had even less time than we thought all along.
What are you talking about? How and why do you shave an hour?
So we have to do less work and to save energy. And, well, actually not every hour, only the ones in daytime. By now, apparently, it adds up to 2 full hours each day.
How? But we would have noticed.
But we didn't because of the introduction of all-water digital time, and they controlled the time in tiny little bits so it would always feel normal.
So, all water fooled us more than Slippy, and we must have... Wait. Saving on daytime? Ah! Harold, you wonderful, beautiful schmuck. If what you say is true, and these days the truth is stranger than one of your little head stories, then it's exactly the opposite of what you think. We have more time than ever.
We do? How does that work?
Think, Harold. If what we perceived as a day of 24 hours was actually only 22, that means that we haven't actually reached today's date yet. Now,
Why didn't I think about that?
all-water digital time was introduced 8 years ago. Cyrus, check my math.
Well, even if they were shaved up to 1, then 2 hours after a few years, we should have more than 4 months left until the launch window ends.
Well,
As I love it when you're wrong, that means
My calculations were correct, but time was wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Why we thought the space bacteria would degenerate faster than modeled. Oh, if we had just done the experiment at nighttime.
Oh, wait. Then... And that means... And I was so blind. Time. All along.
It's about time, right, bros?
It's true. This is a matter of urgency. Time is of the essence. We know we were
What?
onto something when we noticed Yava's watch didn't match up with the official time.
And what time do you call this?
Party time.
The time is...
I know what the time is.
Time is of the
Dude,
essence.
I love the montages in this game.
At the same time,
A stitch in time saves 9.
4 at the same time is quite a feat.
and time is running out.
In the meantime,
We don't have time to put you on a proper routine.
But maybe this
But what is the
time-
point of
All
this?
water is trying to steal time.
just what do you suppose I'm doing with the stolen time?
Maybe taking the time for yourself?
Now,
If and when the time is right.
We might even have some time for ice skating. Why not give them
All the time.
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
this will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
There's no
Time.
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 All that time.
We're going to need a few words with the Madam CEO if we're to get the exact numbers of when and how much time they've stolen. Speaking of which, has anyone
I mean,
seen
that was
her?
cool.
We didn't see her on
But what was
any
the point of it?
videos. Nor Zoya. Do you think they escaped being trapped?
Unlikely. They were probably incapacitated by Slippy as part of his plan.
They could be anywhere. We'd better split up and find them. Maybe we should start in the Allwater district.
Why don't we just ask him?
I don't think he's in a talkative mood.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was just so overwhelmed. How was I supposed to know he'd take it so badly?
It's okay, Chris. At least he didn't get away. Cyrus, let's go with Harold and Wiyu to the All-Water District. Major, I imagine you'll want to stay with Slippy. Everyone keep in touch via...
So what I'm thinking is like, Harold is always like a very imaginative in his head kind of person. He's always like acting things out and stuff. So maybe he's just having this moment of like, oh shit, I was so stupid to think that we didn't have the time. And then that's what that montage was supposed to be about. But the way it played out, I was expecting there to be some revelation or something,
PDA, and don't leave any stone unturned.
Let's go.
Oh, and Bridget, can you tell the others over the Tannoy system to search
Oh boy,
whichever
a new
area
follow.
they're
Thanks
in?
for the follow. Okay. Interesting.
It's them. They look fine, and not at all hungry.
Do I look fine?
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. Those snacks are tasty.
Yes. I could have been tied up with you.
Wow.
Someone please tell me
Okay.
what is going on.
Meowdy
Slippy
Chozo
engineered
Magnus.
this whole hoax. He was never really working on a relaunch procedure. His plan was to freeze the planet into a giant ski resort.
How absurd. Professor, I expected better from you.
So there's
Okay.
no relaunch plan after all. I can't believe it. I'll never fly this thing.
No, we do have a
Madam
plan.
CEO, I
But
could say the same about you. We know all about the time hoax, but it's still imperative you clear up a few things.
What good will it do? Still, I suppose it can't hurt at this point. And you did untie me. Fire
Oh,
away.
okay.
Firstly, when did you start the
Hi,
time
Chozo.
skimming process?
About 8 years ago. For
Jesus.
the good of the ship, of course.
And how much did you shorten the days?
Well, we started with 30 minutes, just letting the clocks run a tiny bit faster during the daytime. Every 2 years since then, we made gradual transition to another half an hour shorter.
And I thought it was.
I feel like half an hour would
those
be
plants were
noticeable.
growing slowly.
Cyrus, stop blathering about plants and run the math for me, please.
Okay, so that means 365 hours in the first 2 years, 730 to 2 years after that, then 1,095 hours, and then 1,460 hours, which adds up to
What about leap years?
3,650 hours. So we have 152 days left.
Do they have leap years
Or what we think
in
of as today
this
is, in
planet?
fact, 152 days away.
Is it going to go up? Yeah. That's good. I like that.
Whoa.
What? This is not my
That's
hand.
a lot of time. But how come none of us noticed?
Aha. This is the clever part. We tacked the shifts to the summer-winter time changes. People's circadian rhythms always go a bit haywire around
Mal!
anyway.
Mal! Meeps, there was a raid from Mommy Chaos.
Hey, oh, you followed. Oh, I see you. How is Yu-Gi-Oh? Dude, I used to play like this old Yu-Gi-Oh game on the DS. Or was it the DS or the Game Boy? It was the Game Boy. Game Boy SP. That's what it was. I think I accidentally stole it though. Like I think it was like a rental. And then I forgot to return it. But welcome on in. We're playing Harold Halibut. It was fun? Hell yeah. It does make sense that they were doing the time changes in during like, you know, not what did they say? Not daylight savings, but whatever they called it.
Subtle. No?
So we have time, but no procedure after all.
Well,
I
kinda.
wouldn't be so sure about
We
that.
did discover a
Yes,
new
we kinda
energy
worked on a
source.
thing.
A thing? Kinda.
A secret backup relaunch procedure. We were never taken in by Slippy's showmanship, and sorry to say, Madam CEO, your blind trust in him.
So it took me a while, but I got a little something theoretically up and running. But I was stymied by the time theft messing with my calculations of velocity. That's why my simulation failed that day, you know.
Right.
We even double-checked, triple even, in everything.
Well, I won't forget your flagrant distrust in me anytime soon. But I suppose your rebellious streak has borne some interesting fruits. You must explain this procedure
Obviously.
to me so we can work on the press release.
So we really might still launch after all.
Yes, yes. Funnily enough, there'll be plenty of time for all that. But now, I need tea and a nap.
Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Tea nap sounds good to me.
Spicy tea.
Spicy tea?
Come on, you two. Let's leave Zoya and the CEO.
They're not going to elaborate on spicy tea.
I'm sure it was exhausting eating all those snacks. We can all meet in the morning to go over next steps.
Okay, I suppose we can postpone the agenda until then. I imagine there will be much that needs doing, including some serious
I think
PR
they
damage
didn't
control.
launch early. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember how long the window was. But it was a window, not like a specific day. Oh, montage. We got medals? All water, but what did it say? But thirsty. I don't know. Giving up on the cupcakes. Oh, fish mural. Oh, for the store. Replace the glowy sign. Collecting bacteria. Eating, I don't know, a sandwich? What's this dude's name again? I forget. R.I.P. Weird little fish pet thing that was never elaborated on, but science and tea in the back, I see. Learning ship stuff, models. Giving the watch back. Regretting their past. Wow. Achievement. Complete chapter 6. Justice is a dish best served warm. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all. Oh, okay. You can slow down. What a time skip. 4 days left. For real. 10 messages. Ooh, Wii U has some thingy now. Remember, globular. Looking at these pages here. Us untying them. Globular. I'm remembering. Tommy says, you know, Harold, if you're ever feeling lonesome, we could always a beer or two. Come by the store and you're closing. Maybe Filter Frankie will join us. Yeah, maybe. Harry, if Mom asks you if we're hanging out, we are, okay? Don't be a major lame-o about this. You could always a beer or two, yeah. Harold, sorry to bother you, but you haven't seen Felix today, have you? He told us he was hanging out with you, and it's past his bedtime. Yeah, he was hanging out with me, Bridget. You schlep? We help you schlep. With 2 free packing cubes. Just hit the link to order. Any boxes ordered after your gratis double packing cube will automatically switch you to a subscription. The best way to schlep reliably and economically. Okay. Slippy. To my fellow Fedorans, I write to you all with a message of regret that things turned out as they did. While I acted in the spirit of unity and ambition, wanting only the best for everyone, apparently some mistakes were made. In hindsight, I missed the mark that I had originally set for myself and others, and I can honestly say it's a shame that certain individuals felt strongly about my action. Is this a YouTuber apology? In the future, I promise to do better, and I hope this court-ordered message will meet your satisfaction. It's okay to be lame, just not a major one. True, true. That's funny. Hey folks, Allwater here. How's it going? We've been thinking recently. So much has changed recently. It's a lot of recently. So maybe we should too. Time for a breath of fresh air. A lot is going to change, and the first step? I'm dropping the stuffy old title of CEO. We want to be more of a big family than a business. You know, think of me more as Ma Brenna instead of CEO Castlechop. More exciting details to follow. Why does this feel like a facade? You still, like, control all water, right? Sunny. Harold, I haven't seen you in ages, or were you? You know, it's good to mingle. Don't forget to show your face around a bit more. Yeah, I still feel like Sunny has a crush on us. Sander. To my fellow jury members, I beseech you to remember the halo effect. It would be grossly remiss of us to confuse the effect of an action with how we feel about the man who made it, when liberty is on the line. Sander. To my fellow jurors, it was a pleasure deliberating with you all. Despite our disagreements, I'm happy to announce the final verdict. Of the maximum possible sentence of 24 weeks of community service, John Slippy Jr. will serve 12 of them. May we all gain something from his mistakes. Pretty lenient, but whatever. No tasks. Let's just go. Was that art always there? Like all these rocks and coral and stuff? I feel like not, right? Hey, Jeff.
Ah, hello, my boy.
Hey, Professor. How are you holding up?
Just fine, just fine. Preparations for the relaunch have gone swimmingly.
Ah, great. So they're nearly done?
Yes, we're really just putting the finishing touches on now.
Nice.
Wow. Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. But I would never have guessed at what it took to get there.
Are you excited to see space again?
Did we ever tell them about the hallucinations?
But that's not to say I won't miss this
Or
place.
even if they weren't
It had a
hallucinations, whatever the
certain
fuck that
watery
was.
charm and plenty of scientific curiosity. But you know, I'm getting old. My real wish is to step foot on real ground.
Yeah. It was nice to be outside of the fedora in the cave, but I suppose that's not what you're thinking.
I'm confused.
Indeed.
Are they going to be able to get back to Earth
I'd like to see the sky.
before she dies?
Enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Wiu and the Flimmerlim? I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Wii U. I'll miss it all. But this is our path, right?
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose.
I mean, we have a real
Do you
home
think
here,
we
right?
will?
I'm
But
not sure. But what do we stand to lose?
aspirations, you know.
True.
A home, but
Have you
aspirations.
said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmerlim yet?
Not really, no.
Well, no point
Can I
putting
go,
it
Reaper?
off. Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. So send them all my
Dedicated
regards.
wham.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And Harold,
Yeah?
you'll miss Wiu, but over time, it does get easier. You'll be busy once we're back on course. It'll feel like a whole different life.
I know. I know.
But I don't think he wants a different life. Harold, you can just stay, you know. Tasks, say goodbye to Wii U. Okay. Well, I should read the thing it says. Once I'm ready and everything is done, say goodbye to Wii U in the cave. Okay. I might look around more, though, before I do that. You know, checking on Sai.
Stay behind. Obtain fish wife.
Well, I don't know about fish wife, but maybe fish life. It's the one that's called Remember Me. Borb. Is Sai still down here? Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Oh, maybe they're in the plant place. No. Let's go to the arcades.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic
Is
day.
it turned off? Fixed it.
You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Oh, meow.
What's going on with you, Sonny?
Harold, to what do I owe this unexpected pleasure?
Just, you know, checking in. But with the launch soon, I guess everything will feel different soon.
I know what you mean. Sunny's cupcakes will be no, for starters.
Oh, you're giving it up?
Yeah, now that the other restaurants are all restocked again. And to tell you the truth, I'm not sure Fedorans ever quite got my baking style, you know?
Ah, so something new again then?
Yeah, you know me. A mind forever voyaging.
Yep, That's the Sunny I
Oh,
know.
meow.
But I can't help but wonder, do you think maybe it's not the job that's going to make you happy?
Huh? What do you mean, what else is going to make me feel fulfilled?
It's
Oh,
a tough
meow.
question, I know, but it just seems like nothing holds your attention. So maybe you need to channel that amazing energy into something else.
I don't know if you should phrase it
I'm
like
not
that.
gonna deny
meow.
you're right, but what else is there other than
Oh,
learning new
meow.
things?
Well, the way I think about it is, even if you knew everything, you'd never have time to use it all. So find something that makes you happy, no matter how successful it is, or how good you are at it.
Listen to you. When did you get so
Nice.
philosophical?
Oh,
Not
meow.
philosophical.
Stop.
It's just how I get stuff done, I suppose.
Okay, Harold, you know what? I'll try thinking about that.
Nice.
I promise.
Great. I'm sure you'll find it soon.
Just one last thing. Tell me honestly, were my cupcakes any good?
Oh, meow.
You could taste the passion.
You could really taste the passion. I guess passion tastes pretty weird.
Oh, meow.
Always honest to
Oh,
faulty.
meow.
Well,
Stop.
I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out my next move. Next time I see you, I'm sure I'll be able to tell you all about it.
Good luck, Sonny, and enjoy finding it too.
Tell you all about it when I see you again. Whoa! Warren's gourmet wiener experience? Because Schlitmeyer's place closed.
Nice.
The thing is, Warren, just because I'm unemployed, that's not what I'm saying. Now, come on, you two. There's no need to.
If you'd all just follow my example.
Then what?
Hey, everyone. So, planning the next performance?
Not, I'm
Nice.
afraid, until we've
Oh,
resolved
meow.
a little dispute.
Oh, it's little, is it?
I just meant.
Typical Warren.
Little wiener.
What exactly is the matter? You all just got back together.
Yes. It's complicated, Harold. We know you mean well, but I think you'd better leave us to it. Okay, Warren, so what were you saying? Oh, just that, I've been there, man. Until you very much weren't there, you mean?
Enfant du
Now,
Pagit.
Eight,
La
you don't always have to
Verite.
take the high road, Eight, just
Somebody,
chill.
Warren, are you teasing me? You know my thing with drafts is medical.
That's not what I'm saying.
Jared.
Now, come on, you two. There's no need to.
If you'd all just follow my example.
I feel like you're
can't
trying to make a
anymore,
joke,
Can I?
Jared, but I don't get it.
I was fired, remember? For doing my duty. Are you implying we're not doing ours? We were doing so well.
And whose fault is it we're not doing well now?
Oh, wait, are you trying to do the... Am I the lost child? Are you trying to say I'm the lost child and you're talking to your dad? Are you trying to make a fatherless joke or... Because if so, adding the dad at the beginning doesn't imply that I don't have a dad. Unless... I don't know. You should workshop that one a little bit more. No, I'm your lost child? You're my lost... I don't have a child. Not even Beeps is my child.
Beeps, Meeps, come on. You've got to accept it at some point. The resemblance is uncanny. Plus,
I mean,
who
I will
else
give
would
you that, the
inherit my love
resemblance.
for fish tacos and catnip.
The resemblance is uncanny, I will say. At the bottom of the pot lies the truth. I wonder if that's a reference to the thing. The The crack. The family's together. That thing in the window looks like one of those wearables. If you know, you know.
Hey, gang.
Well, hello, Harold.
Yo, Harry.
Ah, don't be so embarrassing, you two.
Show some
What do you mean?
manners, young man.
It's Harold. We go way back.
Go easy on him. I remember when I was like that.
I know, don't remind me.
Oh, like I shouldn't remind you about some of your early wardrobe experiments? Your found fashion phase?
You know Harold is gonna be more embarrassed by the two of you than me.
Oh, you want us to bust out some good Felix stories too, young man? Maybe some cute baby photos? Like the time you found my lipstick?
Mom! Ah!
But enough about us. How are you feeling about the relaunch, Harold?
You know, it's really going to be something, isn't it?
It's an awesome mission.
It's what we've worked towards for so long.
It's been a real pain stowing things from the store away.
All true. I'm glad you three get to experience it all together.
Harold, I hope you're not blue. We really are all in this together.
Thanks, Bridget. I know.
Anyway, I still have a few last-minute checks I should make about the energy flows. And Felix, don't you have homework to do?
Okay, I'll leave you all to it. If I don't see you again before the launch, enjoy the ride.
You too, Harold.
Beeps.
Save.
2 parles ma long, mon pote. Only when I'm tripping on catnip and needing an existential crisis. Otherwise, I'm all about tunnel vision.
Just a reminder to keep yourself familiar with my chat rules.
Have a good one, Harry. See you around.
Jeff
Or up.
XVX.
Good luck, Agent Harrelson!
Can I go in here? Oh, I can. It's the same. What about here? Hey, EMG.
Rafi, hey, how are you feeling?
Sad about not going back to the cave.
Yeah, tell me about it.
On the plus side, it taught me a lot. And when we launch, All Water have offered me, it'll be good to be working properly again.
What did they offer you?
And they'll leave you in peace to do it?
Yeah, plus I've taken one of the kids as a game cabinet maker apprentice.
Yeah, he should, Jeff.
Rafi, wow, you're so different.
Not really. They're under strict instructions.
Not that
Did it
you
because
should
they kept bothering me.
exercise that.
This keeps them quiet.
Sure. Sure.
The he's actually working off of the new OpenAI model that they announced the other day. It's really fucking cool. I mean, we're not using all of this stuff, but because not all of it's available publicly yet. But one of them that you just reminded me of is like this.
Tell us the names of these objects in Spanish.
Hola, por supuesto.
Cool. What are these objects in Spanish?
The objects you're showing are una manzana and un plátano in Spanish. Nice fruit choice.
Cool. What about these?
Those are dos polígrafos or dos plumas in Spanish. One
Nice.
is red.
Nice. What about this?
That adorable stuffed animal is un oso de peluche in Spanish. Looks like it's ready for some hugs.
Super cool. Real-time translation.
Hey, ChatGPT. I'm here with my coworker today. We'd like you to act as our translator for us. So every time I say something in English, can you repeat it back in Spanish? And every time he says something in Spanish, can you repeat it back in English?
Sure, I can do that. Let's get this translation train rolling.
Hey, how's it been going? Have you been up to anything interesting recently?
Hola, ¿cómo te ha ido? ¿Has hecho algo interesante últimamente?
It's so
Hola,
fast.
bien. Sí, un poco ocupado aquí preparando un evento para la semana que viene.
Hey, I've been good. Just a bit busy here preparing for an event next week.
Can you tell me anything about it? That sounds really interesting.
¿Me puedes contar algo sobre eso? Suena realmente interesante.
No puedo decir mucho, pero creo que el resto del mundo lo verá dentro de poco.
I can't say much, but I think the rest of the world will see it soon enough.
What's really cool about this model, about this new tech, is that it's not like the way I do it with beeps is that it takes what I'm saying, turns that into text, and then sends that text to the AI. But this is actually just taking in the audio of the voice, and the AI model can interpret that audio without translating it to text first. It just is direct from audio to output, which is why it's so fast. And then also the voice output that this generates is so incredibly emotive and realistic that it like blows my mind. Like, look at this.
I want to introduce you to somebody.
Well, hello there, cutie.
A little iffy there,
What's
but-
your name, little fluff ball?
This is Bowser.
Well, hello, Bowser. Aren't you just the most adorable little thing?
Yeah.
Look at you enjoy.
This is one of his favorite things to do.
Oh, well, I can see why. Look at that focus. Fetching balls is serious business for Bowser.
Like, you know, it's
Today, we're
fluff
going
ball.
to try something new.
In our presentation, given that you asked, another person came into view behind the first person.
A song about what just transpired.
Oh, in a room with a stylish view, a person stood in sleek black and light hue. Engage with us so
And can you alternate lines?
Person with style and speed, person with style and sleek, with a playful moment right in the mist, in the room, in a room where modern lights peak,
Only one line at a time and then stop.
in a room where modern lights peak.
A surprise guest with a playful streak.
That was not really singing. Do the sing.
It's, you know, it's still not perfect, but like, I don't know, sarcasm.
Hey, Chad, are you there? Hey, let's have some fun. I'd like you to be super sarcastic. Everything you say from now on is just gonna be dripping in sarcasm. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds just amazing. Being sarcastic all the time isn't exhausting or anything. I'm so excited for this. Nope, the sarcasm. Let's get this party started.
Did it need to train off a voice for that? Probably.
OpenAI.
This one,
The problem together.
like helping with tutoring.
Can you first identify which sides of the triangle are the opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse relative to angle alpha?
All right, so I'm pretty sure this is the angle alpha right here, right?
Perfect. That's correct. Now, looking at the triangle, which side do you think is the hypotenuse?
This one's a little long-winded, but yeah, we're using it now, but you can see it's like got language support, even better language support than it used to. Oh, this is funny. These are the limitations.
So let's root for the home. Et après les chansons,
Oh no! What was that?
Sorry, guys. I got carried away.
Yeah, you
talking in
did.
French. Guilty as charged. What can I say? Sometimes I just can't help myself. Ready for another round?
I love that. The way that it's just like, no, I'm sorry, got carried away. Started talking in French. My bad. That's like Jeff. Got carried away, started talking in French in chat. Okay. Yeah, Jeff, but you know, it's good foundation, I suppose. And then on top of that, today, on top of this all, today, Google had their own event where they showed
Tell me when you see
this.
something that makes sound. I see a speaker, which makes sound. What is that part of the speaker called? That is the tweeter. It produces high-frequency sounds. Give me a creative alliteration about these. Creative crayons color cheerfully. They certainly craft colorful creations. What does that part of the code do? This code defines encryption and decryption functions. It seems to use AESCBC encryption to encode and decode data based on a key and an initialization vector, IV. What neighborhood do you think I'm in? This appears to be the King's Cross area of London. It is known for its railway station and transportation connections. Do you remember where you saw my glasses? Yes, I do. Your glasses were on the desk near a red apple.
And then bam, glasses that do the same shit.
What can I add here to make this system faster?
Adding a cache between the server and database could improve speed.
What does this remind you of?
Schrodinger's cat.
All right, give me a band name for this duo.
Golden Stripe.
The location one spooks you a little bit. Well, I hate to break it to you, but Google Maps has had this feature for a long time called Live View, where you can, like, if you're in like a city or something where you have bad GPS, you can go into Live View and it'll pull up your camera and you'll be able to like look around with the camera in augmented reality to see the directions you're supposed to go. But when you're using Live View, it actually uses AI to more precisely tell you exactly where you are on Google Maps. It's been a thing for a while. So it's using the visual information and AI to tell exactly where you are in the streets. So that's probably the technology they're using for that, I would guess. But yeah. Enough of that AI stuff. The only concern I have, so like I think whenever these new AI texts come out, I think about how I can apply that to my own streams, right? Jeff, understandable. I always think about how I can apply this new technology to my streams. And first off, we already have the new GPT-4o that we just saw. That model, we're running the text completions of it on Beeps right now. So he should be a lot closer to real time than he was previously. But then the image stuff is something that that I'm working on with Snazzy in a separate project that will happen eventually. And then like the audio stuff, I would love to be able to make a voice that's as expressive as the one in those demos for Beeps, but I don't know how that's gonna work out because it's not public yet, and I don't know how you do that. Is it possible for him to see what's on my stream soon? Soon, TM. We're working on that. It's part of the thing that me and Snazzy are working on. And then when it comes to like him understanding my voice, there's a problem there. And it's in that new system that me and Snazzy are working on. We're using a thing called embeddings, which I've talked about a lot on stream before, but basically the idea behind embeddings is that it's a way for you to generate like a number, like an array of numbers about an idea. So I'd be able to enter text like Beeps really likes Mountain Dew. And then it'll take that idea of Beeps liking Mountain Dew, turn it into a bunch of numbers, and then you can do some special math on these vectors to tell when a question, you can also take the question and say like, oh, Beeps, do you like Mountain Dew? And you get an embedding for that question. And then you have two lists of numbers that you can mathematically compare to see if the ideas are similar. And we can do that with text. We can do that with images. But right now, we can't do that with audio. And even if we could do it with audio, I don't know how we would get that to work with GPT-4o in a meaningful way. Because the idea is that with these embeddings, you're able to say, like, here's the question about does Beeps like Mountain Dew? And then on my screen, there's Mountain Dew, right? There's a can of Mountain Dew. And I say, hey, Beeps, do you like this? And it needs to say, like, oh, this is Mountain Dew. Like, do I like this? And this is Mountain Dew. Get the embeddings related to that. We find the one that says, oh, Beeps likes Mountain Dew. And then we put that in our prompt, which then goes to GPT-4 as text to get a response, right? So that's what the embeddings are used for. But when you're using GPT-4o with audio, you're not getting the question as text, and then you're not able to then take that text and check it for, like, in your embedding database, because the audio goes straight to the model. We could potentially get audio embeddings that share a same embedding space as text and image embeddings, a multimodal embeddings model that can handle all three of those things. And if we had that, we would be able to say, like, oh, he said a thing to Beeps, take that audio, check for embeddings that are related to that audio, and then find a way to attach those embeddings alongside the actual audio to the model. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to... There's not a lot of details on how you can make those systems mesh yet. And it might not even be possible because there are no such thing as audio-based embeddings right now. So it's tough. It's tough. It's cool technology, but it's a little bit too early to know if it's going to be useful for what we're doing with Beeps. But I would, I'm keeping my eye on it, keeping my eye on the possibilities. Anyway, let's get back into this game. Chris, what's up?
Chris. Harold! Namaste. How are you getting?
Are you trying to fucking imply I'm not perfect? You stupid asshole. I'm gonna sue your stinky ass.
For defamation? Is that what it's gonna be?
Good, thanks. Especially now that everything has calmed down a bit.
Yes. I was just relieved that I didn't cause Slippy any lasting damage.
Yes. So, what are you up to before the takeoff?
Just chilling. Spending a bit of time reminiscing.
About Buddy?
See.
Buddy, that was his name.
He was a legend. I keep remembering Station Jog number 64 when he managed to convince Moreau to join in.
What?
What? Moreau?
Yeah. She was more sprightly than I imagined. And surprisingly competitive.
Buddy could get through to anyone, couldn't he?
He sure could. Recording that video with him was so funny. I'm not sure I've ever seen him take anything so seriously. And the Bambinos loved him too.
They saw him when he delivered mail to the school?
Also, he delivered guest lectures and workshops.
What?
About his job, but also station history, physical fitness, cursive, and sociology.
I knew he was a man of many talents, but wow. So, what are your hopes for after the launch?
It's a weird feeling I have. I was born just as the ship was crashing, so to see it relaunch, I feel so lucky. Blessed almost. Like, I'm witnessing the circle close.
And the kids?
Oh yes. It's going to be a great opportunity to teach the kids more physics as we go.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll concentrate more if they can see some stuff. Stars. Maybe even new planets. And we're going to need this bright new wave
So are you going back to Earth, or are
You're
you?
the best
What do you?
man
What's
for
the
job,
plan?
Chris. If anyone can make learning fun, it's you.
Thanks, Harold.
If you're just gonna see new planets,
Yeah.
aren't you just gonna take
about
the
you?
line, the path
I
back
got all
to
caught up and didn't ask.
that you
The
took
same, I guess.
here? So why would there be new
How much
planets?
will really change? And I'm gonna miss the cave.
I guess
At least I got
new
to
to the
spend some
kids.
time there. It's just gonna be weird having only the fedora again until, well, if we find a new home.
It's
A
true.
new home. Oh, okay.
I didn't get to spend much time there, but I know you felt very connected to it, and the Flumliden. I know it must be tough for you
His
to think about
pronunciation of
leaving,
that.
but it'll all feel very different once we're back up amongst the stars.
Sure. Thanks, Chris. I'm sure you're right. If we just live in the moment, whatever happens will be enough. Right?
Now you're learning.
I guess so. Hey, Spiral Nips.
Harold,
Hey, Onat. What's good?
do you want to see my new composition?
Sure.
I'm just putting the finishing touch to it.
Sure. Let's hear it.
Okay, here goes. Go easy. I haven't practiced that much. Hang on. Okay, I know what went wrong. I'll get it this time. Right. Oh, I've got it now. One sec. It's that one chord.
Okay.
Let me try again.
What is it supposed to be, like a picture of him just sitting there until he gets it? That was a weird interaction. Where'd they go? I'll talk to them in a moment.
Hello again.
Hi!
Let me guess. You're in a bad mood because of Water Wiener's opening up shop in Slippy's old place.
How did you know? Who told you?
No one. It's just after the way things have been going.
Yes, it is bad news.
You know, the extra choice might bring more people to the arcades in general. This could be good for everyone.
Well, maybe you're right. At least those cupcakes are gone. Wieners definitely can't be as colorful as my colorfish soups.
True. That's true. Everybody's about to have a gourmet wiener experience.
Oh, hey, Nigel.
Yeah.
How's fishness? I mean, business.
Could be worse, you know. But it about to get worse.
I don't know. Why is that?
Word is, Warren's Water Wieners is taking over Slippy's. And that's some prime real estate. All them hungry bellies will fill up on wieners before they get up here.
Are they that good?
Yeah, man. That's why I'm worrying.
Then all you can do is focus on making your fish as tasty as possible, right? People can't eat wieners forever.
Wise words, wise words. So,
I
care to
could-
try any
I
of my
could.
new fishy dishes?
I'd love to.
No, I don't
but
really like
can't
hot
stop
dogs.
right now.
All right, all right. Well, you'll know where we are.
Beeps, do you think you could live off of wieners?
Meeps, living off wieners would be pretty wild, but I'd miss my fish tacos and sushi. Gotta keep the flavor variety, you know?
Hey, Warren.
Sure.
What's going on here?
It's my new shop. Just a few more finishing touches to go, and then Warren's Gourmet Wiener Experience will be open for business.
Wow.
Oh, that's exciting. You feel confident?
Certainly am. The food truck built up a bit of a cult following, you know. I
Food
couldn't
truck?
keep up with demand. So
When
it
did
makes
you have a
sense
food
to
truck?
expand into a brick and mortar enterprise.
You mean the
Hey,
weird tray you were
You
holding?
don't want to be my maitre d', do you? I could use a people person like you.
Or no, didn't he have like a little stand?
Thanks for the offer, but I already have a job.
I know, but do you want to stay apprenticed to the professor forever? Branch out a bit. You'll get free wieners
Hey, Sword.
every day, and just
you're talking
wait
about
until
me, at
you
least.
try my new crispy wiener with seaweed sauce. It's a revelation of umami, inspired by the textures of the cave.
That does sound delicious. But no can do, Warren. Thank you again, though.
Okay, well, you know where I am if you change your mind.
Hot dog contest. Huh. I'm on your screen. Well, yeah, but there's probably a lot of things on your screen. There's Harold. There's the water wiener guy.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
It's all water, all the way down.
Please submit to a gentle disinfecting.
Anybody home? Nope. Unless you're in here. Which I doubt. Oh. There you are, Sai.
Hey, Sai.
Harold, what's up?
Just doing my rounds. How about you?
I'm just relieved.
Sai's hair is very
waves
shiny.
and waves of relief not to have to be working on those calculations anymore. I mean, also total terror and panic that I'll have somehow still made a mistake, and will end up as a flaming metal stone skipping over the ocean surface. But, you know, mostly relief.
Yeah, you worked so hard on it. I'm glad it didn't drive you mad.
And I knew there was something off that was out of my control. Didn't I call it? I said it was as if time itself wasn't working. Or something like that. Didn't I?
You did, Sai. And soon we'll be relaunching thanks to your plan.
I know. I'm excited to get into space.
I don't think he said that exactly, but didn't he say like, "Oh, we've checked everything. The only thing that we like, the only thing we haven't checked is time or something."
Just the thought of taking off, knowing it's all based on my calculations. It's going to be a wild ride.
Yeah. I suppose we'll have to pack everything away.
Yep. The stowing procedure is already underway.
I noticed.
The ship is certainly going to feel pretty empty and cold for a while.
I suppose I'd better start packing up my stuff.
Yep. Sure, I'll speak to you again before launch, but just in case I don't, wish me luck.
Don't we all need luck?
Yeah, I suppose. Well then, good luck.
Thank you. Yeah. Is this the little like simulation? Wiener boy. That's my nickname in high school.
Please halt for your exit
Nope.
section. Do not try to pay for disinfectant.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you. Thank you for traveling with all water.
You're welcome. I don't have a choice. Ooh, I can go in here. I don't know why I want to, but
Hi there, you two. What's up?
What's up? Are you trying to be cool with the kids?
What? No, I was just asking what you're up to.
Don't worry about her,
what's
Harold.
up is way before your
She's
time.
just upset that no one is giving her much attention now the relaunch is gonna happen. I'm not. Or two.
Hey. So, you excited about growing up in space?
Yeah, I think I'll dig it. I know that maybe there won't be much out there, but I'm hep to the possibility. And I'm sure it'll inspire plenty more of your awful poetry to stop us from getting bored. Hey, I'd like to see you write a better one. Fine, I will.
Is this the same voice actor?
Swimming in the sea. Kissin. Please shut up. And actually, I do have a new poem about relaunch. You want to hear it, Harold?
Sure.
It's a short one. Here goes. Jump! Don't let your feet touch the ground. We're going round and round now. Up! We're gonna tear the big night into shreds and put it back together again. In cool shapes. It's gonna be a blast off. Ugh.
Very nice. You're a natural, Corey.
Sure.
Hey, no I'm not. This level of genius takes work, you dig?
Yeah, upscale it.
Oh, Major.
Halibut.
Who's this?
This is Frank.
It's Frank.
And he's made a new flounder.
We finally...
The Flounder dynasty grows.
Oh, I'm so happy for you both. Did Frank meet,
Halibut, I'll thank you not to pry into Frank's private life.
Okay, fair enough. So, what actually happened to Slippy in the end?
Oh, you know, he's being dealt with.
Community
The real
service for,
question is,
what,
to call
12
the
weeks?
new Flounder.
Dealt with? Is he standing trial?
Well, it's a rather special case, if you must know.
Didn't we already read the message?
We didn't have any
You already
statutes for such heinous
went on
plans.
trial.
But then again,
Meeps, can
his
I be a
only
wiener
actual
boy too?
infractions
No, shut up.
are tampering with all water property and forcible obstruction of public movement, along with a few counts of disorderly conduct on the way to the brig.
So, what was the decision?
12 weeks community
The trial
service.
reached a compromise. He could be consigned to one night in the brig to think about what he's done, or intended to do, and then a 10-year sentence of community service.
What?
Oh.
That's not at all what the
seems
message
fair, I
said.
suppose.
Yes, he has a natural gift of the gab that we felt would be better put to use in service of various shops and services. So it appears Slippy's slipper is on the other foot.
What?
Justice has been served.
Plot hole, plot hole.
Now, I need to get back to thinking of names for the new Flounder.
Can I make a suggestion?
Harold Flounderbutt. I already know her. Lost in Flounder. Lil Flu Flu. Flow Flow. We have to continue the what was the last name that we chose? It was Harold something, but it was funny. What was it? I don't know if anybody in chat remembers. Harold Flounderbutt? I hardly know her.
Harold Flounderbutt.
I will consider it.
What a nice little drawing there.
Hello, Gunter, right?
Hi there, Harold. How do you do?
Oh, not bad, thanks.
She sounds
How
like
are you?
she's like
Well,
65.
Harold, I'm rather peeved. Chris keeps telling me I'm too young for a proper job, but I'm doing so well at the pharmacy, they want to keep me on.
Well, you seem like a clever kid. You must want to finish your studies.
Of course, but I learned so much while behind the counter. You're a grown-up. You tell me. Do you use every single thing you learned in school doing your job?
No, I suppose not, but then I never had a teacher like Mr. Tinnebaum. Maybe I'd have learned more and got a different
I
job.
feel like
if
school's not about the facts that you learn, but about the way that it molds your brain to learn the facts that so that in the future, you know?
I just fit in there. I feel like I'm being useful.
Some of the facts are
I want to
useful,
keep going.
but
I'm probably not the
not
best
always
person
to
ask about
everybody.
career advice, Gunter. But just talk to Mr. Tenenbaum. I'm sure you can work out a compromise.
I suppose you're right. There may be things I don't know. I need to know to be better at the pharmacy, after all.
There you go.
And how about you, Harold?
Oh, I'm keeping busy. Just doing what I can to help get everything ready.
Keeping busy to keep your mind off things? Everyone talks about what good friends you and Wiu have become.
I need food.
Is it going to be very hard leaving Wiu and the Flumilim behind?
So sorry, Gunter. I have an appointment to make. I mean,
Avoiding
to
the
catch
question, I
that I've
see.
got to go to. Good luck with everything, though.
But I haven't told you with what.
Bye-bye.
I'm looking at food options really quick. Don't mind me. What time does this close? Till 1 a.m. Okay. Word. Not a furry. Bet. Boop to you. Looking around for secret stuff. Nope. Looking around for more secret stuff. Nope, ×2. Alright. I guess now we go to the central station. Oh, it's actually called Central Station. I was just guessing.
Every day. We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
We never got to go to the VIP section over here. I know you guys can't see it behind me, but should we go to the utility district just for... I guess we might as well go to both.
All water compliments you on your
Is this
choice
the end?
destination.
Seems like it's close to the end.
All water. We get you where you're going.
There's 4 days until the ship is supposed to launch. We're going to, I'm doing my rounds talking to everybody. Hello, Captain Zoya.
Harold, hey! Can you believe this?
Hey, Captain at Large. Or should I say, soon to be Captain for real?
I guess Zoya will still do. But yes,
We've never called him
I'll
Zoya.
finally be actually controlling the ship as we hurtle through space.
You're handling the takeoff?
Don't be silly. Cyrus has coded everything to happen automatically with split-second precision.
Oh, not a real astronaut then. Sorry.
I'll just take over once we leave the gravity well.
Amazing. I'm sure you'll do great after all your training.
Yes, I can't wait to test my new skills out. Co-pilot Coco is excited too, aren't you, Coco?
I'll be the best! I'll be the best!
Oh, ignore Coco, she gets a bit overexcited. Anyway, I want to get in some last-minute practice. Buckle up, Harold. I'll see you again amidst the sea of stars.
Good luck, Zoya. Ciao, Coco.
Ciao, Coco. Ciao, Coco. Why does that sound familiar? Why do I feel like I've heard that before? Am I insane? Oh. There was this snack. I get this like monthly delivery of snack boxes, and one of the snacks was called Chow Coco. It was a Christmas present for my parents. They signed me up for it. I just Googled it. Google. Goggle. Nobody's home. Hi. Oh, you're here. Are you taking down the all-water sign, or are you putting it up? You're probably storing it.
Madam CEO?
Oh, please call me Brenna.
Ugh.
First names are much less stuffy, don't you think? And as part of our all-water rebranding, we're taking on a new, more friendly persona. First name terms across the company for a less hierarchical feeling.
What, even the secretaries?
Yes, even them.
How's the rebrand going then, Brenna?
Oh, it's going fantastically. We're really committed to leveraging our past learnings to increase both public and shareholder value, while at the same time improving our corporate social responsibility mission.
So, what exactly is changing?
What isn't changing? We're even going to have a new logo, obviously capturing the heritage of the original, but bringing a modern sensibility to it that reflects our recent, more transparent brand identity.
Okay.
Right. Will the tube fares be getting cheaper?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to answer that. We're still workshopping our tube pricing strategy in line with our new aspirational corporate manifesto. I mean, after all, the logo redesign isn't going to pay for itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And those past learnings you mentioned?
Oh yes, a plethora of them. All sorts of actionable pain points and consumer-led recommendations.
Like?
Well, for one thing, I can tell you, what we've learned is that people want excitement.
Okay.
So to make up for the loss of the cave as the tube destination, we're working on plans to recreate a cave-like environment in a disused wing of the ship. We'll call it Cave World.
Okay, never mind. Good luck with all that, Brenna.
Thank you. And Harold, well done, you know?
Oh, thanks.
And hey, keep this between you and I, but I'm always looking for ambitious new blood. And you've proven you're a result-driven generalist. Knock on my door if you fancy a stint at all water. It's going to be an exciting growth period for us. A great time to get involved.
I'll bear that in mind.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like Harold's very into it. Harold doesn't want a fake cave, yeah. Same old is the name of the sketch. Oh, it's him getting a ticket with the tubes, I guess. How am I doing today? I'm all right. I woke up way later than I was intending to. I guess I slept through my alarm, or I dismissed it and didn't fell back asleep without remembering it or whatever.
Welcome. I am All-Water Automated Secretary number 1. How may I assist your all-water-related learning?
Purple Proot. I don't care.
Bye.
The All-Water Corporation wishes you a pleasant day.
Yeah, I woke up way later than I wanted to because tomorrow I have to wake up for... I have a meeting with an immigration attorney tomorrow with, like, my parents and my fiance.
Thanks for the food.
So I have to wake up for that. And, like, my sleep schedule's fucked up right now. So it's gonna be
Travel in
tough.
style with all water.
All water. And then I woke up really nauseous today. I have medication for my nausea issues, but I also, at like 10 a.m. while I was sleeping, I got woken up by a call to schedule a gastric emptying study thing, because I have to, they want to figure out how efficient my stomach is at emptying, because I think, you know, I might have some issues related to that, which I personally, I'm thinking that's my issue. I don't want to say fingers crossed, because even if that's my issue, there's no cure to that, so it's just, that's my life. But that's going to be next Thursday, and I'm not excited about it because it's like 5 hours of a test, because you have to like eat something and then they like scan you multiple times to see if it's like, you know, where it is in your body, because they put like, I don't know, some like radioactive shit in some food. You eat it and then they, yep.
Water will make it up to you.
Not radioactive shit. That would be weird.
Hey, Kit. I mean, Yava? Eve?
Hello, Halibut. We were just discussing whether to keep the Lightkeepers going. And how it's still needed. Weren't we, Eve?
Yes, we were, but...
I mean, yeah, I think it's still needed, right? It's always
like our
nice. As
previous
long as you're not
mission
doing
isn't
illegal things, I
relevant
guess.
anymore.
But I mean...
And why go to the effort for no reason?
It seems a shame to let it all go. Why don't you make it a public club? Like, I don't know, dedicated to learning the truth about...
That's not a bad idea.
Lots of things.
That is not a bad idea.
That's what I said.
Ah, I like it. I mean, people know the name. It'll be like our second phase. Ooh, and we'll need a new slogan. Maybe like, illuminating the vast blackness of mystery space with the light of truth. I think we're going to need something a bit catchier.
I'm glad you're working it out. The Lightkeepers have become a household name.
Thanks, Harold. You're pretty cool as grown-ups go.
Glad to hear it. Just please maybe stop with the graffiti now.
Hey, just because we said you're cool doesn't mean you can be square about our
How about this?
method.
No graffiti. Posters. Put like a paper up on the wall.
It's a public.
Yeah, what he's trying to say is we'll give you a break. No graffiti. For a long time, at least.
And I doubt we can go in here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We've gone everywhere except for the place we're supposed to go, which is the cave. Sorry to hear you have to go through that. Hope it goes as well. Yeah. Like, I'm hoping they find something to like attribute it to, because then I can be like more cognizant of it all. I personally think that it has to do like that they're spot on, and that it has to do with my stomach emptying. Because my problem that I would have, like I've talked about it a lot, is I would get nauseous a lot, hardly be able to eat and stuff. But I think like after reflection, what was happening is I've always had this like trouble with eating. Even when I was like in school, like in like, you know, grade school and stuff, I would never eat breakfast. I wouldn't feel hungry in the mornings. I would feel nauseous if I ate in the mornings. I would eat a small lunch, and then I would have a normal sized dinner. And that, you know, that was that. And then sometimes when I ate too much, I would have this like really like painful, like kind of, I don't know, cramping? I don't know how to explain it. This really painful feeling in, I guess, where my stomach is. And that was something that I've experienced for years, but it never was really that big of a problem for me. I just, you know, I would eat less. And you know, but when I I had mono, which led me to get this infection called, like, the treatment for the mono ended up getting, and I had strep at the same time. The treatment for that ended up giving me an infection called C. diff. And during that time, I was nauseous, like, all the time, like, constantly. And I think I developed this kind of, like, PTSD kind of anxiety.
Say my name and you can say it with honor.
Lucif.
Mao. Meeps, there was a raid from Lucif.
Hi, Lucif. I was just talking about, like, trauma and shit right now, so sorry for the heavy topic to join into, but welcome on in. I hope Sky and Children of Light was good. But I'm going to continue talking about my thing, even though now I feel very self-conscious about it. So I kind of, like, developed this PTSD around eating and stuff because I wasn't able to, like, keep food down because of my illness. And I think, and, like, I developed, like, a fear of nausea, and, like, whenever I get nauseous, I get, like, super anxious. And this was already, like, not able to eat a lot of food, and I was feeling nauseous all the time. What I would do is I'd use cannabis, weed, catnip, whatever you want to call it, to help with the nausea and make me feel like I want to eat, to get over that, like, you know, issue. But I think what ended up happening there is that I would then get the munchies and I would overeat, and my stomach emptying issues potentially, I feel like those combined with overeating just made my problem worse. You know, I just would get nauseous because I'd overeat, and then I would throw up because my, you know, stomach wasn't like processing the food the way it should be. And then, like, you know, that would trigger anxiety, and then I would throw up because of the anxiety, and then, or I would get nauseous because of the anxiety, or I would get nauseous and then get anxiety because I'm nauseous, and then the anxiety would make me throw up, and then the next few days I'd be, like, super anxious about eating any food or, like, drinking water because I would just be anxious about everything the entire day. And then I would, like, get into this spiral where I would just be feeling terrible and not be able to eat food because I, like, overdid it one night and let my anxiety take the wheel. So I don't know. I'm hoping to get a confirmation about that stomach emptying issue through this procedure that's on next Thursday. But and if I do get confirmation on that, I will have to be more careful about not getting the munchies, or, like, not letting the munchies get to me, you know? I mean, in the meantime, I haven't been using cannabis at all because there's also some cannabis-related, like, illnesses that can give you nausea, but I haven't been using it for 2 months now. So I've been trying to be like, hey, we're going to test for everything else.
Biddies.
You didn't need to do that, Biscuit. What the heck? Thank you for the words. But yeah, that's why I've stopped doing the cannabis stuff so that I can, like, test everything else and be certain that, like, hey, it's not the cannabis causing the issues, right? But I do think the cannabis did play a role in it, in the fact that it caused me to overeat. Anyway, do a pause stream and make you feel better for Newt Week if you see. I'm confused. All right, to the cave.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
You guys know that Biscuit Fister is really cool. They are my avatar sibling.
You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
And if you've ever been to Ferality, you've seen them on the big screen. I can guarantee it. Okay, I guess we're gonna say goodbye to the Phlegm Beep's uncle. No, it's not Beep's uncle, just because they're an Avatar sibling.
Beeps, Meeps, don't be a dumbass. Just because someone's an Avatar sibling doesn't make them family.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, let's get back to the dam stream.
That's what I was saying, Beeps. I was saying that.
Beeps. Yeah, Meeps. I get it. Just
Why did you
stating
say
the
beeps?
Obvious. Now can we focus on that Milkman return hype?
Oh no, that was the other stream.
Meeps, cause you're missing the freaking Milkman return hype.
No, shut up.
Are you spaced out or something?
You're the one who's
Focus,
spaced out,
mate.
idiot. God damn it. Okay, hello.
Hey there.
Hello, Harold. Enjoying the atmosphere?
Sure, very normal and nice. What are you up to?
Just on my way to water some moss. You want to join?
Oh, thank you. But I can't. I'm leaving, actually.
That's okay. Have a nice time.
Are all of the fish people just not gonna care that we're leaving?
Dita chick.
Hi, I'm just going to the Maagaraha.
Oh, lovely. Is it good right now?
I will know when I get there.
I'm gonna miss it.
It's okay. I think it will still be there for a while.
No, I mean, when I leave.
Huh. Yes, silly. You can't be in two places at once. See you there soon, maybe.
Yeah. Enjoy it. See ya.
You're leaving fucking finally. We'll go up to Wii U last. I want to go to the crack.
Hey there. How's Karagal?
I'm getting the hang of it. How's yours?
Good. It's jelly time.
What the fuck?
Cool. Any new ones recently?
I'm working on one, actually.
Okay, so how are they actually made?
Come on. I'll show you.
God, I'd love to see. But I'm pretty much about to leave.
Oh, anywhere nice?
Maybe. Good luck with your jelly.
Thanks. Have fun with your next place.
The facial animations. Yeah, this game is pretty great with its visual style. I want to go to the crack. We should just jump down the hole. It was a fun time last time. Nobody's here? Did we tell anybody about what happened down there? Because, like, it was pretty wild. Hey, Riku.
Hey, Rikurufu.
Okie dokie. Let's go talk to Wii U. It's interesting because, like, Harold is talking to these guys. Like, he's starting to learn, like, what their words are and, like, what they mean and stuff, and he's using them. Like, we don't, as a viewer, as a player, we don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but
Wii U.
Hey,
he does.
Cole. How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, just... Yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also maybe not. At least not in my lifetime. You know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance. And of course, I will miss you. We have true Simbo. We all will.
True Simbo, sure.
But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Wii U.
And I would probably be a cold non-Wii if you hadn't helped me get better. Everything has changed since knowing you.
A cold non-Wii.
It will be hard to remember Tidamo now. Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But what if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from, or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you, you go with the tide, or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
The Fedora is nearly ready to launch. This is going to be the last time we see each other.
I know, Howell.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Remember, Simbo. We'll always have it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wii U.
Simbo. Montage?
Hope you have good tides.
And you, Wii U. And you.
Why does it sound like the... It's a leaving the top. You know the song? I'm supposed to be walking. Okay. Oh, the dude looking at us. I love the focus shift there.
I found you at the window again.
Wait, is this actually that song?
Riku Rufu answered the daily question.
I actually don't know. Is my VOD gonna get muted here? I'm pretty sure this is the song. This is really cool. Except for the glitchy movement of Harold, but you know. It is the song, dude. What the heck? Wow. That's super cool.
Just couldn't help myself falling in love with you. What could I say? Oh, if I had another chance to make you stay. 'Cause when you ran away, I knew just what you were thinking that day. You just didn't love me like I do, like I love you.
This is definitely getting muted in the VOD. I'm sorry, VOD watchers. What would this be like if I... There's a setting to turn off copyright music, isn't there? What would this be without that? They should have been here. Do you think they realized that this song was a TikTok meme when they put it in the game?
Running away is easy. It's the living that's hard. And loving you was easy. It was you leaving that's hard. Cause when you're so low, time moves slow. When you're so low, time moves slow. When you're so low, time moves slow.
Is it gonna make me finish the song?
Time moves slow.
I walked too fast, I guess, even though I was moving at the speed of nothing. Where's he going? He's jumping in the hole again. The crack.
Powell, shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you mean...
I want to stay.
You can't leave.
Shut up. I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but...
No, it's not crazy. It's just you. I would love it. But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
They're so plump and juicy, and I just love the way they squirm in my mouth.
But now, I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself. Not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your Blugalugulugal.
Oh!
Yeah.
I found my Beluga
Simbo.
Simbo.
Blugalugulugal Simbo.
Okay. What now?
Hey, Professor.
Hey,
there's something
Professor.
I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Well, fine, but...
Great. We don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparations.
Jeanne. I'm not coming.
Okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No. Professor, I mean, I'm staying with Wiyu.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you. But if I've learned anything about you, it's that you always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry? Dear boy, I'm delighted. I will miss you like I miss my left hand. But if you finally found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you too, Moreau. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluilim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Be safe, Harold. Wish us luck.
I'll do one better.
Staring at the camera.
I'll wish you good times.
Seems intentional.
Very funny.
Now what? I'm trying to figure out what the like ending of this is gonna look like, you know? Like what's the end beat? we as Herald get to watch them go. Whoa. They're all gonna explode. That's how it's gonna end. Soundtrack killing it as usual.
Meeps, do you like Kit Kat Japan candy
Is that Buddy? Ah. Wow. What a good end. Holy. Is there more? Ah. No, I've been like 50-50 on this game, like 7 out of 10 game, but that end did get me in the little choked up spot. And I do like Japan candy Kit Kat flavors, and I do like Pocari Sweat. I actually have Pocari Sweat in my refrigerator. And yes, Pocari Sweat is a thing to drink. It's grapefruit flavored. What's a Pocari? I don't think it's an actual word. Yeah, this game has had a lot of different languages in it. So this game took 13 years to make. Oh yeah, there's this leech sign credits up. F mod. Makes sense. Erase Myself by Linkin Park starts playing. I'm not familiar, but word. You gotta let the credits play through. You just gotta. Sally Beaumont. The snail had a voice actor? Mini internships? Oh, like miniatures. I see. Bye, Mint. Localization. The realist, let the credits go through. Oh yeah. There's some interesting stuff in here. You get to see like how many people worked on each different part of the experience. As a person who, like, you know, went to college for game design, I like knowing the pieces. I know I'm not like learning too much from this, but it's still like cool to see. Dude, they did a lot of languages for this game. Solutions Architect. Dang-a-lot-a-lang. Dang-a-lang. Bass. Mojang Gatorade. Oh, sorry. Mojang Dang-a-lang. G-Cores. Marketing support. Music licensing. Time moves slow. Yeah. License courtesy of Innovative Leisure with mixtape music. Gatorade. Mojang. Like the Minecraft. Gatorade. Like the drink. Obviously. Local forecast elevator performed by Kevin MacLeod. Of course. Of course. How could anything exist without music by Kevin MacLeod? I don't know if that's how you say his name, to be McLeod. It's the new McDonald's all thanks to families and friends. Weta real-time and HDRP team? Like Weta Digital or HDRP is the render pipeline for Unity. This is a Unity game, by the way. An example of a Unity game that looks good. I mean, there was a bunch of bugs, but that's not on Unity. Instalod. Interesting. That sounds handy. Nodo. Oh, that's the font. Well then. Home is where the heart is. Complete the game. We didn't get all the achievements. Update Moreau about every step of the search for the blue rock. Play Rapid Fly Zone Force for 2 minutes. Watch TV for 10 minutes. Jesus. Listen to all gossip at Gertrude's Beer Zone. Attempt to leave all water office 3 times. Enjoy the game at a leisurely pace. More than 15 hours of playtime? Okay. Slow Bro. That's the name of the company. Complete the notebook and 2 hidden achievements. Well, we did good, I think. 13% of players have the achievement completing the game.